Chat, today they revealed the Myplayer Builder, so we gonna see what goes into the builds we're gonna be using out in the park. What changed since 24? How important are legend badges is my #1 question. Is it worth having? What makes it so special in the first place? Could I still get the job done with having gold as my highest level of badge? That's what I want to know. If legend is super expensive to get, am I just fine using gold? That's what we want to know. So let's get into this builder. If y'all are new here, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button. My Discord is gonna be down in the comments if you need people to run with on 2K.
6'6" is the tallest ISO build you can make and still be able to get gold lightning launch.
See, this is what I'm talking about with gold. If gold is just fine, why are we even worrying about legend?
That's because it requires an 86 speed with ball, and starting at 6'7", no matter what you do, the highest speed with ball you can get is an 83. Now, does that mean any ISO build over 6'6" just isn't viable anymore? Absolutely not. There are multiple clips of NBA players with terrible dribble moves equipped, speed boosting perfectly fine with silver lightning launch. So my 6'8" enthusiasts out there, don't worry, you're gonna be completely fine. And low-key, I'm gonna be joining y'all again this year. To get contact dunks this year, you need an 89 driving dunk and a 78 vertical. Not because that's what you need for posterizer, but because those are the minimum requirements to equip contact dunk animation.
Makes sense.
And finally, I have a full list of every single animation in the entire game. Not only that, it shows every single attribute and height requirement for the best dribble moves, jump shots, and dunk animations in NBA 2K25, and we're gonna go over them in this video. So yeah, if I were you, I'd stick around till the end.
Here's 25 useful tips to help you make the best possible build on day 1 of NBA 2K25.
We gotta keep our ears to the streets at all times.
Be sure to watch the whole thing through, and I guarantee you'll have a better idea of what you want to make and how you want to make it before you play the game. These tips are in no particular order, but starting off with tip #1 in the builder is that in order to maximize certain builds, you'll want to look for build heights with good tier 2 badges if you want to best utilize your max +1 badge perk. You'll hear me talk a lot about this max +1 badge perk, as it's the only way to extend a badge level past its maximum.
To get a max +1 badge perk, do I gotta upgrade my season pass level? Cause I ain't doing it. I don't never reach level 40 in each season. I'm just gonna tell y'all right now.
Potential, and you get 2 of them, so you get 1 for tier 1 and 1 for tier 2. Some good examples of good tier 2 badges are Paint Patroller at 6'8" or shorter, Shifty Shooter at 6'10" and taller, Posterizer at 6'11" and taller, Limitless Range at 7'1" and taller. If you want to look at the entire list of badge tiers by height, we have a free tool at NBA2KLab.com that should be live by the time this video ends, and I'll leave that link in the video and in the description down below. A lot of people might not know this yet, but the driving dunk attribute costs the cheapest when making 6'8" and 6'9" builds.
I'm not supposed to know that.
Driving dunk on every height in the builder that I possibly could, and here's what the overalls look like at each height. As you can see, the 6'8s and the 6'9s had the cheapest hit to your overall, followed by 6'6".
See, this is what 2K don't be telling us. How am I supposed to know this if they ain't doing this goofy stuff like this?
6, 6'7", 6'10", and then 7 foot. And in general, dunking costs a good bit more on smaller builds, but we'll talk about those in a little bit. Did you know that cap breakers and the max +1 badge perk can stack? So try to plan out your builds accordingly to get the most value out of it. For example, if a 99 3-point costs 3 or 4 more toward your overall, as opposed to just
all of this sound nice, but will I be playing this game past 2 months is the real question. Cause I know all this gonna take a little while to get a max +1 badge, to unlock your cap breaker. I know they ain't gonna give you all that at the start of the year. So you're going to have to play the game for a multiple amount of months for all that to even build up and actually matter. That's a problem that I got in the past. I'm usually done with the game after a couple months. So that's the issue. Chat, in y'all opinion, who makes the best 2K builds? Because right now we got to keep our ears to the street with Joe Knows. Let's see what he talking about is the craziest build in 2K history.
The smaller you go, the more attributes you get. So I thought, let's put this to the test and go with the smallest height.
I'm already done with this video. Nobody said I want to play as myself. Said I'm gonna go to smallest height. This the craziest build. It gotta be crazy if you think I'm gonna go in the park with that little fuck. Gonna bring my little ass out there on the court and think I'm gonna play against LeBron. Why would I want to be myself? I don't give a damn how many attribute points they give you for being little. I ain't doing it. talking about let's be the smallest. No, let's be the tallest. How about that? I ain't buy this game to be myself. I bought the game to be somebody else. God damn it, man. Talking about let's be little.
And what you're about to see, I can't even explain it, bro. Okay, let's just look at it. 99 3 ball right off the rip. 97 ball handle. 94 speed with ball. So you get legend handles for days, legend lightning launch, all legend shooting badges. And
how fast is legend? How fast is the legend lightning launch? Because if lightning launch really got you taken off, like I saw John Morant doing in that gameplay trailer, you might be dangerous even if you little.
A 99 steal and a 92 perimeter to get the gold defensive badges, legend glove.
Who the hell are you guarding at 5'9"? You're too little to guard anybody. I'm not no bum-ass Michael Jordan. Niggas like Muggsy Bogues can't guard me. Niggas think we Michael Jordan. Nigga, we got LeBron now. Nobody guarding you at 5'6". Talking about you gonna have 90 perimeter defense. Nigga, we ain't Jordan. Nobody guarding us at that little. Everybody Kevin Durant now. Come on, man. What are you doing? This is the shit I be talking about.
Legend interceptor. What's going on?
I swear, bro.
It's not done. 88 driving layup to get the gold float game. And you're still not done. You're still not done. Get a little bit more pass act. What are we doing?
I know.
What's going on? We got a 90.
I was looking at the rebound. I'm like, why did this go up? I said, what are we doing? You 5'9". What rebound are you grabbing? This man got a 47 rebound. He said, what are we doing? I thought that to myself, too. I'm like, what are we doing?
9 in every category. Oh, we can max out the block.
What the fuck you upgrading the block? Who his little ass gonna block? The only thing he finna block is some bitches. What the fuck are you talking about block? Nigga 5'9" talking about a block. Nigga 5'9", and he talking about he gonna upgrade the block.
Block 2, because that's so cheap. So let's just slow down for a second. I know some people are probably freaking out. Maybe some people have already seen this. We're gonna talk about a lot of things in this video.
I'm crying.
But I just wanted to push that whole theory about the shorter you go, the more attributes you get this year.
Oh my god.
And they weren't lying. And you could have, if you wanted, a 99-3, a 99 ball handle, and a 99 steal, but I just felt it was like, when I was looking at the builds, I'm going to show you that later on, but I just thought going 97 ball handle probably looked like the better option to balance the build more. But there's a lot of things to consider here. I know the attributes look insane, but I have my skepticism. I'm going to give you my concerns about this build.
I got one big concern. The motherfucker ain't big enough. I understand you're going to be able to left, right, back and forth on the top of the three-point line. The court way bigger, so you got a lot of room to cook. I'm not saying people in the stage ain't going to be able to go crazy with this. I'm just saying it's funny to be 5'9".
But first, let's just keep diving into this, okay? I mean, you get all the legend shooting badges. You get a couple legend playmaking badges. You get legend glove, legend interceptor, high speed, high agility, high perimeter.
What legend interceptor is you at 5'9" going to jump to the ball? Like, are you going to jump 50 feet off the ground like Madden linemen? Like a linebacker in Madden when you try to throw a lob pass and they still intercept it. Is you going to just fly off the ground for interception passes? That's what I want to know. This 5'9" thing, I get why they want to give you so many attribute points to make people want to even be little. But that won't even have an effect on the game if you too damn little to create separation for these shots. This reminded me of 2K16 and 2K17 when everybody ran the glass cleaner and two sharpshooters and they used to just run left, right, behind screens. It was so annoying. So I could see how this could work. Question is people still falling for that left, right shit even though y'all been doing it for over 10 years now?
solid pass accuracy, high mid-range, gold float game with an 88 layup. Whew. What an attribute spread. Insane. Now real quick, I just want to show you the comparison between the 5'9" and just going up 1 inch to a 5'10". I mean, look at this. You lose 2 on your three-pointer, you lose 20 on your perimeter, you lose 2 on your speed with ball, you lose 6 on your steal. Like, just going up 1 inch, the amount of attribute points you lose is crazy. And this is a common theme. If you haven't watched the builder breakdown yet, I highly recommend.
I just want to know what builds is people really trying to get out here with. The most important build you can have is defense. When the game first come out, defense is never patched. Defense is always unbalanced. So as long as you got a high steal and people don't have a unpluckable unlock, you gonna just start ripping the ball. Every game is an easy win as long as you upgrade your defense day one. I'm telling y'all right now, if you don't do anything else, you upgrade your goddamn steal, because nobody has unpluckable at this moment, and nobody in the community gonna have a patch for the steals. So as long as you upgrade your steal day one, everybody getting turnovers. I'm telling you, bro, that's the easiest way to get wins when the game first come out. But after that, then when they start making patches, oh, steals are too overpowered, I keep getting stripped, that's when you now start to navigate other builds. But by that point, you already dominated the park. By that point, it's already too late. You already did damage.
But 3 build is the best all-around guard build in NBA 2K25. This build gets gold badges galore. We're talking gold ankle assassin, gold handles for days, gold unpluckable, gold interceptor, gold glove, gold limitless range, gold deadeye, gold shifty shooter, gold mini marksman.
So basically, gold is still what we're targeting to go for. You just get a little greedy, you might go Hall of Fame. If you feel an extra freaky deaky, then you get legend.
Gold posterizer. And the best part is, these are some of the best badges in the game. And if you hit level 30 with this build, you can put one of those badges on Hall of Fame. So you can put that limitless range to Hall of Fame limitless range, or that gold posterizer to Hall of Fame posterizer. So hopefully this video can help you get a better idea of what build you are making to start 2K25. But keep in mind, we did not know any animation requirements except for contact dunks when making these builds. So make sure to check those animation requirements before making any builds in 2K25, and drop a like on the video for this all-around build. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, and let's go ahead and get into this 6'3" guard build. What is good, YouTube? It's your boy Henry, aka Double H, back at it with yet another early 2K25 video. Now, as you guys already know, I'm going to be making a 6'3" all-around point guard build for today's video. But if you want to look at my other builds that I created at 2K25 Community Day, make sure to check out the channel and look around, and I have plenty of other builds that you might like. Also, make sure to watch my Myplayer breakdown video. There's a lot of key information about the builder this year that you really need to know. And one screenshot that I'm going to bring up from that video going to be one of the reasons why I chose 6'3" for this video, and why I think 6'3" is a good middle ground height for point guards, especially for all-around builds that want to play or make a build for any court or any game mode.
Me personally, my first build, I genuinely believe it's going to be to test out the legend badges. My first build is purely for the legend badges. That's the first thing I'm doing. I'm going strictly content. I just want to see how crazy these legend badges are, so I'm going straight legend badges. What legend badge I'm going for? I have no idea yet, but once we get into the builder and I start realizing what multiple legend badges I could stack at one time, that's going to be the thing. I'm going to make builds that get the most legend badges at once, so I could test multiple out at the same time, so I ain't got to keep spending money on new builds every time I want to see a new legend badge. I might start with mid-range jump shots like difficult shooter, deadeye, stuff like that. That sounds fun. Like seeing how dangerous legend deadeye could be, seeing how dangerous legend difficult shots is. But a real actual build that you could play with will always be defense. Always will be a lockdown defender, because the lockdown, when you're playing with randoms, you need to pick up 2 extra people. You always gonna be that Swiss Army knife that a team could use. You a 3-and-D wing, you always gonna be on a roster for any team on the park, pro-am, anywhere. Any team could use a 3-and-D player. That's it. So that is the main build that I recommend for anybody that don't know what they're going to make. I don't know what build I'm gonna use. Make a 3-and-D wing. Always go for that. Or make a center. You gotta be a build that teams can use no matter what. Everybody be making guards. You gotta be something a little different. And even when you make that wing, you grab a rebound and you don't even have to pass the ball. So that way you could play point guard, center, and small forward all at the same time. That's why I love the 3-and-D wing. Because when you athletic enough, that turns you into a guard on its own, like Ben Simmons. Come on, man. I want to cook. Give me that builder and let me cook. I ain't going to pull up with no 5'9s. I'm telling you that right now. But chat, if y'all enjoyed this video, hit a like. Let me know in the comments what build you plan on making. And like I said, join my Discord if you need people to run with when this 2K do drop. Let's do it.